Okay, so it's gonna be a little shorter week this week, but we're gonna continue our discussion as we started 2 weeks ago. And we started 2 weeks ago speaking about faith and what it means. And the last week we continued on with the spiritual cleansing. So this week we're going to discuss some more about moving forward and on our faith and stepping out on faith and doing our activities along with our spirit, so that we're moving out into moving out into a life on purpose. Okay, so for this week, we're talking about setting the stage of your life, the spiritual stage of your life, setting the spiritual stage of your life. Okay, so I would just say this. Today's going to be very short. Okay, but I'm going to say this about this biblical reference, and just to set it up as a stage, I want you to get this as if, or think, what if this were true? Think of it as like a metaphor. Okay, so if we think about this, okay, there's this God, got this entity right here, and he's spending his day trying to figure out what he wants to do today. I mean, he's God, he can do what he really wants to do, and he's a little bored, so he takes his time. He's like, I can do this, and I can do that. But what if that's it, right? He decides, I'm going to create a whole new world. So he creates the heavens and he creates the earth. And that's very important. You got to have this, create heaven, then create the earth. And the next thing he says is, let there be light. Let there be light. Boom. Right? And then he starts adding all the other little pieces to go onto this stage. He's put out the animals, the plants, and he puts Adam and Eve and so forth. And now again, this is only speaking of a metaphor, metaphorically speaking. But now, taking this metaphor for what it is and taking the meaning behind this metaphor, let's think about what just happened here. And if we think about what happened is that the beginning, there's this beginning where we set the stage. We set what is our earth, what is our reality, and what is heaven. Where do we want to go? Okay, that's our heaven and our earth. Earth and heaven, reality and heaven. Okay? From there, we say, let there be light. So we start speaking into existence what it is that we're going to have. And whatever we say is actually, we're shedding light on that particular part of our life. Okay? That particular part of what our reality and our heaven, okay, is through the words that we speak. And then we go about our life adding these different pieces to the stage of our life, so that we're creating our reality and creating our future for ourselves, our spiritual future. So that's just something for you to think about there. Think about that. So the stage has already been set for us. When we was born, we have these certain things. It's given to us. This is where you start off. This is your heaven, this is your earth. Now, what we can do is we can change the outcome of our play. And of course, we can think about Shakespeare. All the world's a stage, but we but actors in it. So we think about that from that standpoint, and think about this biblical reference where that we have the stage set for us, or our heaven and our earth, our reality and our spiritual future. Okay, we're speaking to existence what we want. So then we shed light through our words. We shed light on where we want, and we have to take some action from there. Right? Still going with this metaphor. You take action, and as we do this, take these actions, different pieces of our set are added to it by the people we meet, the places we go, the things that we do. Okay, so it's up to us to decide how this play goes about, because it's always a work in progress. You can call it ad lib, if you will, or what you want to call it. So people just think about that for today, and then the rest of this week we're going to discuss some more activities, that you can use to take action today upon your future that you're set for yourself. All right, this is D. Arlando Fortune. People, a little tired today. I'm doing a lot of ripping and running lately, and I want you to remember, this is storytellingoverselling.com/setting the stage. Okay, again, that's storytellingoverselling.com/setting the stage. All right, people, love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.